Yes. Today concept name is, so already we discussed annotations or annotation, data driven framework, or array example. Data driven framework or array example already we discussed, but that time we said, you said, sir, not a test engine, not a
Framework
finish.
available.
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Simple example, array example, data driven framework. Normal example. Go to SRC, take the new class array data driven. Array data driven. Click on finish. Control V. So I'm taking at the rate data provider is that one of the testing annotation. So I'm declaring public object supply data. I'm writing one function. So object array is used for store the multi-data types. If you want to store the multi-data types, we will use object array. Object array is used for store the multi-data types. If you want to store the multi-data types, always we will use object array. Object array is used for store the multi-data types. If you want to store the multi-data types, we will use object array. So here object to data equal to new object to 4 rows, 2 columns. So data 0, 0 psi, that is string data type. Data 0, 1 age 22, that is integer data type. Data 1, 0 chakri, that is a string data type. Data 1, 1 25 integer data type. So like I gave 4 strings and 4 integer values. So I'm writing return function data. So at the rate test, it is the test case. So data provider equal to supply data. Data provider equal to supply data function. I am writing a public void emp creation string ename. Name is a string data type. EAG is a integer data type. String ename integer EAG. So if I click run, so each and every time it will run. Each and every time. So each and every time it will say logic for EMP creation of ename Sai 22, logic for EMP creation of Chakri 25, logic for EMP creation of Venkat 35, logic for EMP creation of Mahesh 66 it will print. So each and every time it will print ename and EH. So logic for EMP creation of Sai 22 and logic for EMP creation of Chakri 25, logic for EMP creation of Venkat 35, logic for EMP creation of Mahesh 66 it will print. That is the concept. Only just using test engine framework we can implement the data driven testing. So normal application, array example is this one. Save. If you click on run, it will print all those things. In console we can get EMP creation of Sai 22, EMP creation of Chakray 25, EMP creation of Venkat 35, EMP creation of my 66 it will print. That
Sir,
normal example.
ఇది
Yes.
okay. At the rate data provider compulsory example
Compulsory,
రాయాలా సార్ లేకపోతే
compulsory we should write. So then only we can.
we should
So
write.
at the rate provider is a main method. So here is no
Okay.
main method. I am not taking any main method. So annotation is nothing but it is a main method. Already I told you. So whenever I am
Yes.
discussing a framework concept, annotation is nothing but it is a main method. Right. Next concept, data driven framework. Go to SRC, take the new class DDF, data driven framework. So data driven framework also no need to take any class. Why? Because it is also framework. Framework is nothing but we will use annotations. So if you use annotation, no need of any. So here we have testing annotations. We have 14 annotations: before suit, after suit, before class, before test, after test, before groups, after groups, before method, after method, data provider, at the rate factory, at the rate listener, at the rate parameters, at the rate test. But we will use only six. Only we will use six only. Next, data driven framework. So actually, I want to implement data driven framework. So I'm taking only two countries only. That. So here also I'm using data provider annotation. Public web driver WD. So I'm declaring globally. Globally I'm declaring web driver. Web driver WD. So public string base URL I'm taking one function. Data provider equal to. So it is the annotation. My test. I'm taking one test. Public object create data. Return new object to India and Brazil. I'm taking two countries. Before method, just go to, I'm saying, just go to Wikipedia site. Before method, always before method is used for, just we can use for only login purpose. We can use for login purpose. It will go to Wikipedia and it will enter the data. First it will enter India. First it will enter India. After it will enter Brazil. So I want to get the title from the application. So already we discussed one example. So how to get that title from the page, or how to get the title? How to get the title? So string title equal to wd dot get title, system dot out dot println get the title. So we can get the title. So first of all, I'm going to Wikipedia site. I'm entering two countries. One is India, second one is Brazil. So I want to get the titles of the page. So next, after close or fit, we are using fit. Fit means, so it will close the application. So that means two times it will log in, two times it will log in. I'm taking only two countries. If I take six countries, it will log in six times and it will log out six times. But I'm taking only two sites, India and Brazil. Save, click on run. So data driven framework. I'm going to Wikipedia. First time I'm entering India, I'm getting the title. And the second time, same, I'm going to Wikipedia, I'm entering Brazil, I'm getting the title. I'm going to Wikipedia, I'm entering India. In the search box, I'm entering India, I'm getting the title India. Right, we got India. Next, close the application. Same action. Each and every time I'm entering data, I'm get the title. Brazil, we can get the title. We can get the title. All right. Go to console, see India and Brazil. We can get the console is India and Brazil. One is India, second one is Brazil. So that is how to get the title. So already we discussed that concept. Just same, I'm going to Wikipedia, I'm entering some data, I'm clicking on search button. Once I'm entering India, I'm clicking on search button. Second time I'm entering Brazil, I'm clicking on search button. So that is the concept. Data driven framework, already tested functionality again and again. We are taking with multiple sets of data and we are doing testing. So that's why that is called data driven framework. So data driven framework is nothing but it is a retesting. If it is automation testing, we will call data driven testing. If it is manual testing, we will call retesting. Concept is over.
సార్ రియల్ టైమ్ లో కూడా ఎన్నిసార్లు లాగిన్ ఎన్నిసార్లు లాగౌట్ అవుతుందా సార్?
Yes, how many tests here you are taking two times or two countries only. So that's the reason it is invoking two times and it is closing. So if you take 100 times it will log and 100 times it will log.
ఓకే సార్, అది టైం వేస్ట్ కదా యాక్చువల్ గా అన్నిసార్లు లాగిన్ లాగౌట్ చేస్తే?
No.
కాదా?
Here is intention is
ఓకే
so we need only four tests. We have 100 tests, but we need only four tests. What test you want, that test you can select it. Okay. So I don't want to delete. I don't want to comment. Okay. Right now we need only four tests. That four tests we can run. Otherwise, only if you want only two tests, so directly we can write the program. No need of framework concept.
ఎస్.
That's the reason. Last concept, page object model framework. Last concept, page object model framework. That site is working or not? I'm going to Google. Already we discussed one concept, that is orange HRM, but yesterday it is now worked. Right now it is working or not? Orange. Mm, okay. I'm taking another new site. Facebook I'm taking. Last concept, page object model framework concept. Facebook. I'm taking application is Facebook.
సార్ వీటికి థియరీ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఉండదా?
Which one? Page object model. Oh, okay. Page object model is actually, so we have one page. So just now I will tell you, compulsory explanation will be there. So for example, I have one page, that is Facebook.
ఓకే
This is the page. In this page we have number of elements. For example, we have three elements. One is email, second one is password, third one is login button. So only for this page, I want to create one object repository. How to create object repository for this particular page? That is the concept. So after creating page, how we can do, I will tell you. So I'm taking one ID email, copy. I'm going to POM, go to SRC, take the new class. Class name is, I'm taking login. I'm taking login. Okay. Only I'm taking one class login. Now I'm writing functions by username equal to by dot id property I'm giving. What is that id property? Email. I copied already. Right. Page object model framework. Only that particular page purpose I'm creating one object repository. Copy. Very, very important framework. My favorite concept is this one. Username, next password, 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 and login button, login. Oh, same. Already I taken login. So sign in. Right. So in this application we have username, password, and a login button. I know IDs, so directly I'm writing login button. Okay, right. Just I have taken only one class. I wrote three. Username is email, password is pass, and sign in is login button. Next, I'm writing a constructor. Public class name is login. Mm, WebDriver WD. This is a constructor. Constructor is nothing but just if you want to use multiple properties, if you want to use at a time, then we can use constructor. So now I want to use this constructor, this dot WD equal to WD. This is the constructor I am creating. Import the statements WebDriver WD. Why it is showing error? Why it is showing error? Why it is showing error? Okay. Yes, started. This WD equal WD. Okay. Before that, take the static WebDriver WD. So it will not show any error. WebDriver. Right. Now I am writing functions only for that page. In that page we have three elements. One is username, second one is password. I want to click on login button. This is my intention. So I'm not taking any main method, just I'm taking one class. I'm writing the properties. This is nothing but it is a object repository. So public, I'm writing functions for each and every web element. So first email or username. Okay, I'm writing functions. Public, I'm writing functions. Public void username. Now we can write wd dot find element by dot. No need or by, sorry. Find element, open bracket. I gave username dot send keys. My username is, I'm giving Akhil Reddy. My Facebook ID is Akhil Reddy HYD 1 at gmail.com. I'm giving my ID. This is the function writing. See, here I wrote only username, password, sign in button. So each and every web element I'm writing functions now. So we have three elements. So three functions I will write now. Control V, Control V. Whatever. Control V. Right. One is username. Second one is password. PASSWORD, password. I gave. Oh no. username. You should give UN and PS PWD. So here we should write P password. Whatever you gave here, so that is we should mention here. We gave password PASSWORD password. Password is, what is the password? Venkanna 143. I think, I don't know perfectly. And this whatever I gave, that name is SIN. So here we should write whatever you gave that sign in SIGNIN. So here not send keys dot click. So what I did, just I'm taking one site. What is that site? I don't know. Up to now I didn't mention any site name. Just I'm taking only, I'm going to Facebook application. So I'm taking username, that mail, that ID is email, password is pass, sign in is login button, login button ID, sign in button ID, login button. So next I'm writing three functions: username, password, sin. Now save this one. Now go to SRC, take the new class POM, Page Object Model Framework. POM. No need to take the mock. Just write. I'm writing one function. If you're writing any annotation compulsory, we should write any function. Public void Sri. I'm taking one function Sri. Now I mention the site. What? WebDriver WD equal to new Firefox driver. Next WD dot get Now I want to work with the Facebook application. Next, previous class name login, reference name log equal to new login. Constructor name is WebDriver. Next, I want to call the names. What names I gave? One is UNPWD sign in. So here we can write log dot. Why? Because it is a non-static. So if it is non-static, we need to create the object. I created object, that is log. Login, log equal to new login. Why? Because I wrote non-static functions. So login, un, right, log dot pwd, log dot sign. So it will go to Facebook, it will enter username and password. If it is any changes in the application, just we will change here only. Just we will change here only. So remaining part is same to same. That is the concept of page object model framework. So if it is any changes in the application, we will not change entire application. Just we will go to that object repository and we will change the information. That is the concept of page object model framework. My favorite concept. It is very important concept. Just to first I have created one class. That class name is login. So just I wrote all the IDs. So IDs as well as I wrote functions. I'm coming to next class. Just I am taking one test-ng annotation and oh sorry, I didn't take any test-ng annotation. At the rate test. It is a test-ng annotation. It is a test-ng annotation. I'm taking one test-ng annotation. I'm writing functions. I'm taking one test-ng annotation. I'm writing functions. So here I'm taking one test, that is at the rate test. I'm writing one function. The function name is public void C. So save, click on run. It will click run. It will run. It will go to Facebook. It will give username and password. It will click on sign in button. Right. If it is any changes in the application, just we will go to login and we will do changes here only. Only just we will change these properties. Only we will change the IDs. That is the concept of page object model framework. Only that page purpose we are creating one object. So that is the reason page object model framework. Only for that page we are creating repository. So if it is any UI changes, no need to change the total script. Just we will go to that object repository and we will change the information. That is the concept page object model frame.
సార్ ఇక్కడ చేంజ్ చేస్తే